This is Matt Roush, Technology Editor at WWJ News Radio 950. I'm here today in Kalamazoo with Kathy Knupp, who's Vice President of Veterinary Medicine, Research and Development for Pfizer Incorporated. Kathy, first of all, welcome. Glad you could be here.
Thanks, Matt. Real pleasure.
Wanted to ask you what's new in Pfizer's operations in Kalamazoo, in this area, with regards to veterinary medicine.
So it's been a really busy year for us, Matt, starting out with consolidating our research operations, meaning we're taking some functions that were previously located overseas, bringing them here to the U.S., to downtown Kalamazoo, also bringing a substantial portion of our operations from the Richlands farm to the downtown environment. So very busy year for us, reconstructing, renovating, getting ready to take a building that's state-of-the-art R&D, but bringing it up to the standard that we need for veterinary medicine, getting 500 people, over 500 people in place, and doing that while not losing a step in terms of continuing to work on the projects that we have.
What are some of the products that are now on the market for veterinary care that were developed here by Pfizer in Kalamazoo?
So I think our flagship product, one that we're incredibly proud to talk about, is Convenia. It's an injectable antibiotic for dogs and cats, represents first-in-class, best-in-class care in terms of a single injection providing a full course of therapy. We're particularly proud about this agent also because it's manufactured locally here in Kalamazoo.
Now, talk to me a little bit about the building downtown that you're moving a veterinary R&D into. What had that building been used for before?
So this building was a key part of the operation for the Pharmacia organization, previously also the Upjohn organization. When Pfizer acquired Upjohn, actually Pharmacia, the building continued to be utilized by the Human Health Organization, part of Global Research and Development. But with the decisions that Pfizer made in 2007 to consolidate operations in other locations, primarily on the East Coast, the fate of this building became questionable, Building 300 as we fondly call it. It presented an incredible opportunity for veterinary medicine, however, to take a building that otherwise might have been significantly underutilized and then transform it into a building that we could consolidate and create a major world headquarters site for our R&D operation.
Mm-hmm. And how big is the building, square footage, number of employees, that kind of thing?
So the number of employees that we anticipate having in the building, about 600, including all the various support staff that work very closely with the research division.
You also mentioned earlier a new division that is here in Kalamazoo that you brought in from overseas. What division is that? What do those folks do?
So the division that we brought in overseas represents a discovery effort. So these are the folks that identify the compounds, screen them, take them through those really early stages, bring them to the point then we've got confidence to turn them into development candidates. So we relocated about 65 positions from the United Kingdom to the U.S. in order to bring that operation here.
So what is the operation here in terms of veterinary R&D? How much of it is, I guess they're called companion animals, dogs, cats, that kind of thing? How much of it is farm animals, for lack of a better word, sort of more agricultural? Livestock.
So we split our portfolio two major components. Just as you're acknowledging, we've got a livestock piece, companion animal piece, about a 50-50 split there. The other important thing about veterinary medicine is it's not just about the small molecules, the pharmaceuticals, antibiotics, things of that nature, but we do quite a bit of vaccine work here as well. So half of that dedicated to livestock, half dedicated to companion animals.
And you're seeing pretty good growth in these markets?
We're very pleased with the growth that Pfizer Animal Health is experiencing, even in the face of significant economic challenge on a global basis. There continues to be a strong demand for products that prevent as well as treat disease across the animal health spectrum.
There's also jobs coming in from elsewhere here to Michigan in animal genetics, correct? What are those positions? What kinds of things? What will those people be doing?
So Pfizer Animal Genetics represents a new business adventure for the Animal Health Group. It's a group that we recently acquired. We're relocating staff from the New Orleans area into Kalamazoo. What that group specializes in is really understanding how the genetics of a food-producing animal can best be optimized in order to ensure the greatest efficiency of production. Simply put, how do we ensure that we have more meat, better quality, under improved conditions, particularly important when you consider how expensive it is to raise livestock. Corn prices, diesel prices, all of it factors in. Better understanding of genetics, better opportunity to have a more productive animal.
Great. All right. Thank you, Kathy Knupp, Vice President, Veterinary Medicine, Research and Development for Pfizer here in Kalamazoo. This is Matt Roush, WWJ News Radio 950.